The stage lights shimmer as the announcer's voice fills the theater. Next up, a very special return to America's Got Talent. The audience leans in, curiosity buzzing through the massive hall. From the shadows of backstage emerges a young man with humble clothes and a timid smile, the Filipino carpenter's son, who once stunned the world years ago. He walks slowly to center stage, his posture a mixture of nervousness and determination. The camera captures his worn shoes, his trembling hands gripping the microphone, and the way his eyes search the audience, half fearful, half hopeful. The crowd erupts into applause, some even recognizing him instantly. Simon Cowell leans forward in his chair, adjusting his gaze. His expression is sharper, almost protective, as though he senses this performance will carry more than just notes, it will carry a life's journey. The host welcomes him warmly. "You've been here before. What made you come back?" The young man takes a deep breath. His voice, quiet yet steady, breaks through the silence. "After my last audition, life didn't suddenly become easy. My father is a carpenter back in the Philippines. We still struggle every day. I worked different jobs to help, sometimes carrying wood, sometimes cleaning streets, but music was always with me. I came back to honor my father, who built everything with his hands, even when he had nothing. And tonight, I sing for him." The judges listen with heavy hearts. Sofia Vergara clasps her hands near her chest, Heidi Klum nods with misty eyes, and Howie Mandel watches with admiration. The audience quiets, sensing they are about to witness something extraordinary. Simon, in his usual calm yet sharp tone, simply replies, "Then let's hear it." The room goes silent. The weight of his return fills the air. The stage feels like both a battlefield and a sanctuary, and he stands ready to fight with only his voice. The lights dim. A single white spotlight circles him, isolating his frame against the grand stage. The first note leaves his lips, soft but trembling, like a whispered prayer. The song is the same one that once made Simon cry, a ballad of pain, hope, and survival. But tonight, his voice carries something deeper. Every lyric bleeds with the sacrifices of his father's hands, the nights he went hungry, the mornings he worked with blistered palms. His voice isn't just trained, it is lived. The first verse drifts across the theater, capturing the hearts of every listener. A woman in the front row wipes away a tear, clutching her chest. A man leans forward, eyes locked, as though afraid to blink and miss a single second. As the chorus rises, his voice grows stronger. No longer trembling, it soars with power, each note vibrating through the walls. The camera cuts to Simon, eyes shut, his jaw clenched, as though he's holding back an ocean of emotion. Heidi leans toward Sofia and whispers, "This is unreal." Halfway through the performance, the boy's voice climbs into a breathtaking high note. The audience gasps collectively, then erupts into applause even before the song ends. People rise to their feet, unable to stay seated in the presence of such raw artistry. But he doesn't stop. His eyes close, his hand presses against his chest, and he pours out the rest of the song as if giving away pieces of his soul. His father is shown backstage, tears glistening as he clutches his cap, whispering prayers of gratitude. As the final note echoes through the hall, silence falls. It is not the silence of emptiness, but the silence of awe, a silence so heavy it demands respect. Then, the room explodes. The entire theater rises as one, cheering, clapping, screaming his name. Confetti hasn't even fallen yet, but the moment already feels golden. Simon opens his eyes. Stunned, his lips part slightly, as if words are hard to find. And that is the mark of true greatness, the ability to silence even the harshest critic. The cheers thunder on, echoing through the hall. The young man stands frozen on stage, his chest rising and falling with exhaustion, disbelief, and overwhelming emotion. His hands tremble, his eyes glassy, but his smile shines like a flame in the dark. Simon finally leans into the microphone. His voice, often cold and calculated, is warm tonight. "The first time you sang this song, you moved me. But tonight, you didn't just sing. You lived every word. You gave us pain, struggle, and hope all in one performance. I've done this show for many years, but rarely do I hear a voice that makes me stop breathing. You are one of those rare voices." His words hang in the air like sacred truth. The camera cuts to the other judges. Sofia's eyes shimmer with tears as she says, "You're not just a singer, you're an inspiration. Your father must be so proud of you." Heidi adds softly, that wasn't a performance. That was your life story in music. And we felt it. Howie nods firmly. The world needs to hear you. This isn't just your return, this is your moment. The crowd chants, Golden Buzzer. Golden Buzzer. The energy rattles the walls, growing louder with every second. The young man covers his mouth, shaking his head, overwhelmed at the thought. Simon looks down at his desk. His hand hovers over the golden buzzer. He hesitates, not out of doubt, but out of reverence. He looks up, locking eyes with the boy on stage. Tears pool in Simon's eyes as he whispers, "This is for you, and for your father." Then, boom, his hand slams the golden buzzer. The hall explodes in cheers as golden confetti rains from the ceiling, shimmering under the stage lights. The young man drops to his knees, sobbing uncontrollably, his hands covering his face. The camera cuts to his father backstage, who falls to his knees too, weeping with joy, whispering, "That's my son. That's my boy." Simon stands, clapping with wet eyes. He doesn't hide his tears, he lets them fall freely, knowing he has just witnessed something greater than talent. It is humanity. It is sacrifice turned into art. As the golden storm engulfs him, the Filipino carpenter's son raises his arms to the sky, smiling through tears. For the first time, the world sees not just a poor boy chasing a dream, but a man who turned pain into beauty, and a voice into destiny. That night, the stage didn't just crown a singer, it told the story of resilience, love, and the unbreakable bond between a father and son. And the world will never forget it.